what is going on? Match reaction. Manchester United 0, Manchester City 3. A convincing performance by City. I did say they would batter Manchester United, when the lineups came out. I was just worried, and that worry became a reality. We just did not have a chance with that team. And Manchester City just absolutely battered us. It's another defeat at Old Trafford for United this season. Galatasaray have beaten us, Brighton have beaten us, and we were lucky to get wins against Forest and Brentford. Old Trafford last season was a fortress. Brighton were the only team to win at Old Trafford last season in the Premier League, and that was on the opening game of the season. But it's not becoming a fortress. It's a worry, and for Man City, it's another derby win, and it's another convincing derby win. Manchester United had chances in this game. I'm not going to say we didn't, but yeah, Man City were just far too strong, far too good for United today, and it's a luxury. Playing your best team in a derby. We have to play a defence that none of that defence gets in our first team, and that's an issue. I don't know why we're getting so many injuries this season. And what Man City do so well, and what they have done so well over a lot of years, is that they barely get any injuries. So props to their medical team. I don't know what our medical team's doing, but it is shocking. But let's talk about the goals. Manchester City get a penalty in the 25th minute. A foul on Rodri by Rasmus Højlund from the free kick. Now, this is where I have an issue with VAR, because where is the consistency? Just where is it? Arsenal at the Emirates this season, Højlund was fouled by Gabriel, I think it was. No penalty given, and I don't even know if VAR checked it. But for this, it's a penalty. Where's the balance? That's all I'm asking for. I do think it was a penalty on Rodri. But where's the penalty, for the Arsenal game? Where's the consistency? That's the issue, and that is the issue many people have with VAR, is that the balance, the consistency is just shocking. 1 week they give a decision, the other week they don't. It's an absolute mess of what would you call it? I don't know. But what have I always said? I want VAR in football, but the people running it are absolutely clueless. They have no idea what they're doing. And the penalty gets given, referee hasn't looked at the monitor, because initially he didn't give the penalty. Goes to the monitor, and we all know what happens when referees go to the monitor. They always give it. Haaland sticks away the penalty, bottom right hand corner. Comfortable penalty. Onana, dives the other way. City go 1-0 up. United had a chance with McTominay near the end of the half. Really good save by Ederson, even though I think it was straight at him. So it was a comfortable save. But then Haaland missed a really, really big opportunity right at the end of the half. Brilliant save by Onana. But then in the 49th minute, into the second half, Haaland gets his second goal. Shocking defending. I mean, this goal is literally, it's primary school defending. Grealish picks it up, and you can see what's happening, before it's even happened. Bernardo Silva makes the overlap around him. Nobody goes with Bernardo Silva. Grealish easy pass into him, a little clip to the back post. Again, who's marking Haaland? the best striker in the world, and nobody's marking him. You know, easy header, wasn't going to miss this one after, you know, just missing one, you know. And he makes it 2-0, Erling Haaland. Simple as that. And when that happened, it's game over. You know, we had a chance at 1-0. You know, 2-0, you do have a slight chance, but once it went 2-0, the game was dead and buried. And yeah, you know, Man City just kept the ball from that minute on, to be honest. Couldn't really create anything. Rashford had a good chance. You know, if he sticks that in, it's 2-1, game on. But then in the 80th minute, Phil Foden, a Mancunian lad, you know, makes it 3-0 and makes it dominant for Manchester City. Long shot by Rodri, parried out by Onana. Again, who's marking Haaland? Squares it to Foden, who was a tap-in, and you know, I think 3-0 kind of flatters Manchester United. You know, because it could be more for Man City, and it probably should have been more. But yeah, we're in a mess right now. You know, we've been in a mess all season. You know, I don't like using the injury excuse, but it's not an excuse, it's a fact. You know, that team today did not stand a chance. You know, it's hard enough against Manchester City with your strongest team. When you've got a defence that's bad, you're never going to win. And, you know, when that team news came out, you know, it was, I expected Man City to absolutely destroy us, and they did. You know, and if that's where we're trying to get to, we've got a long, long way. And, you know, I don't want to bring the Glazers into it, but we're never going to be back on top with the ownership we have. It's just never going to happen, unfortunately. So, you know, every single derby we go into, we're always expected to lose nowadays. But yeah, brilliant result for Man City. Manchester is blue tonight, but it will always be red. You know, it can be blue for a couple of hours, but it will always be red in my heart. And it's just showing the stats there on telly. 21 shots for Man City, 10 on target. We had 7 shots, 3 on target. So yeah, Man City, absolute domination. 62% possession as well for them. But no, enjoy it, City fans. You know, you're probably going to batter us at the Etihad as well. But worrying signs again for Manchester United. But guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.